where women dare. Chakravarti paints two worlds at opposite ends of the social divide with equal ease. This is Aruna Chakravarti's 15th book. Two of her earlier novels, Jorasako and Daughters of Jorasako, were bestsellers, acclaimed by critics and readers alike. I mention this too because in writing them, Chakravarti could rely on facts for authenticity. In writing Sura Lakshmi Vela, however, she has no such protective milieu which she can turn to. She has had to create a milieu for herself and use it to sustain her narrative. As one reads the book, it becomes clear that this is a chronicle rather than a story of one or two people. Chakravarti uses a style and structure that she has used for her previous novels as well. But the task Chakravarti has set for herself here is harder because the chronicle she develops is set in two different worlds. One is the world of an affluent Calcutta family of the late 1920s, the family of Rai Bahadur Indranath Chowdhury, an ICS officer who holds an important post in the colonial bureaucracy of British India. The other is of the impoverished but not destitute family of Moinuddin, a small farmer in the village of Hasanpur in Bengal's Malda district. Third daughters. Chakravarti lets the social and economic worlds the families occupy develop and reveal themselves as integral parts of her narrative rather than outline them impersonally. She carefully picks out protagonists from both families. Shuralakshmi is Indranath Chaudhary's third daughter, who is given the freedom to study medicine by her parents. She specializes in gynecology and obstetrics, later practicing in Delhi, where the family has moved as the Rai Bahadur's job requires him to be in the capital. Over time, he has acquired some land in the outskirts of Delhi, where he has built 5 houses, one for each of his daughters. Mainuddin rules his family with a degree of brutality that is perhaps usual for the times. He exercises rigid, cruel control over his brood of children, especially his daughters. Here too, Chakravarti's focus is on the third daughter, Idulwara or Idun, as she is called by everyone in her family and the village. Vivid detail. These two women are linked through a series of events, even though one might not think there would be anything to link a well-known married doctor with a little son to a slip of a girl, much younger and barely literate, but linked they are by circumstances, and that is one of the major threads in the novel that Chakravarti develops so skillfully. The author brings the different social worlds to life in vivid detail, creating a world of entitlement, affluence, and rigid social norms set in the 1920s and later might have been easy enough since so much archival material is available on this milieu. But what about the obscure corner of the earth, Hashanpur? The merciless exploitation of women there, coupled with rare moments of childish happiness the women win for themselves in captured well. If one has to carp, I would say that while Shuralakshmi's character is strongly drawn, her reasons for acting as she does are not entirely convincing. But this too can be accepted. The character I found difficult to comprehend is Eidun. She says little about herself to her mother or to Suralakshmi, whom she adores. Perhaps Chakravarti deliberately wants to give her an air of mystery. Like Chakravarti's earlier novels, this one too is a riveting read. The writer is a former civil servant and author. Thank you very much for listening.